Good morning, guys. This is Jimmy from Primer is Best. I'm in this 2009 Hyundai Accent. I got it right, didn't I? The name of the car, I mean. My wife always makes fun of me because I can't never remember the name of this car, but I'm moving it out of the way for the time being, and I've let them warm up. First of all, I don't just start them and I let things warm up, kind of like me. I have to kind of get warmed up, gassed up, whatever. As old as I am, I'm 69, so these two have already been running. I'm just moving them out of the way. I thought I'd have a play with some old trucks today. I'm going to try to get a lot of stuff done today if I can. This is a 2005 Scion. Up. Sorry about that. Just moving things out of the way a little bit. I don't know. Just get them out of the way. As of this video, my wife is still on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean. And by the time you see this video, she will have been back. But I tell you what, guys, she's having the time of her life, and I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy. She went to the Bahamas. If you're new to the channel, she's never been on a cruise before. I never have either. But she went with a bunch of friends from around here where we live, and two of them are, make sure this radio's turned down. Nope. Listening to old country. She is having the time of her life, and I've been thanking God that she's having so much fun. Two of her friends, as I was saying, are from where my wife grew up. My wife is from California, San Bernardino area, and two of her friends are from that area that happen to live here in East Tennessee too. You'd be surprised how many folks from California are moving here to Tennessee, and it seems like East Tennessee in particular. I don't know why. Maybe they've heard of me. No, guys, I've been thinking about, I'm gonna get y'all's opinion. Would you like for me to do videos where I don't talk? I've been noticing. Well, I still didn't get it all the way in, but that's close enough. I've been noticing a lot of videos I see on YouTube, people don't talk. They just show you what they're doing. And for some reason, I'm interested in it. I just sit there and watch it. Old cars and old trucks, they just don't say nothing. So, let me set these keys up here. And then we'll go. Oh boy, that didn't fall down in between the... Let me set all these up here because, like I said, I have a tendency of losing things. Now let's go. But if you think you might like to watch a video, or you can turn this one down, you don't have to hear a thing I'm saying. But if you'd like me to do videos where I don't say anything, I can do that. I get some people that says I talk too much, which I do. I've been guilty of that all my life. Talking too much. I was in trouble in school all the time for talking. I was talking at work. I talk. I talk all the time. I used to be a disc jockey, and that was a great job for me because I like to talk. But I'm in the backyard today with my 84 C10 truck left turn Bill and my 94 GMC OBS truck. GMC truck OBS Sierra SLE. Hey, just stand back just for a minute. Just briefly. This is an 84 and this is a 94. 10 years difference. I mean, I don't know, but it seems like in 10 years times, span, things changed just dramatically, didn't they? I think so. Anyway, Let me get all this ready to go, connecting batteries and all that, and I'll get back with you in just a moment, okay? But isn't that amazing, though? But I'm easily amused. Hang in there. Okay, I'm in the 94 GMC. Haven't started. I got to tell you, once again, I want to remind y'all, I don't start these trucks very often, and I got a squeak somewhere in this seat. I don't start them very often, so it's been several weeks since I've started it. It's, you know, whenever I have the time, whenever it's weather permitting, you know, and whenever I'm not under pressure where, you know, I've got to do something in a short time span, you know, if it's not in any of those situations, you know, I have time to play with trucks. Because you never know what's going to happen, and I hate to get started dragging out stuff and then, hey, Jimmy, you got to put it up. We got to go somewhere. So let's see how quick it starts. Hey, started up great. This truck is new to my wife and myself, okay? We haven't had it long at all, and I traded, if you're new to the channel, I traded a 1978 Chevy C10 truck that I'd had for years, went by the name of Billy James, and I got this truck from my friend, Brian. Now his YouTube name is GM Tim, not 10, Tim, GM Tim 38. He's got videos on this and he's got a very interesting channel. If you don't mind, please go to it. Maybe if I can remember, I'll leave a link. You can click on it and then subscribe to his channel, because a lot of my trucks are over there waiting to come home here. And so, anyway, just thought I'd give you food for thought there. This truck has, where is it at? Well, somewhere in this neighborhood, there's the mileage. I know y'all probably can't see it. I think it's 344,000, I think. I can't really see it myself, but the motor only has I think he said 120,000 on it. Transmission's been rebuilt. Brian rebuilt the transmission. Brian put the wheels on it. It didn't look like this, but Brian didn't have it long. And my wife, Mrs. PIB, I know I've told y'all this before, and I'm just letting this warm up. Remember I said I'll let things warm up. My wife, Mrs. PIB, really liked this truck. And so because my wife is my partner, I thought, let's get it. Now, I like this truck a lot too. I really do. It's a nice truck. But, that's why we have it, is what I'm getting at. So I'm real happy with it. My goal for today, if I can, is I'm going to try to clear out some of the stuff in the beds of my other truck, because it is winter, at least for another couple of weeks or 3, whatever. It just so happens we have a very warm day today, so I'm going to take advantage of it. Tomorrow is rain, or tonight and tomorrow is rain. I have to let the yard dry up a little too, but I think it's dry enough now. I mean, it's still, but I think I can get around there without getting stuck. I made the miscalculation one time, and I did get stuck. I got stuck in the front yard with Billy James, actually. So I didn't think I was ever going to get out of that mess. That was an ordeal. So let me see if I can ease this out of here. I have a lot of plans for this truck. It's got a 4L60 in it. So truck runs good. What little I've drove it, haven't drove it much. I'm not getting out in the rain, snow, salt, ice. I'm not getting my stuff out to ride around in it. Just because people say, why don't you drive them? Why don't you drive them? Well, I've got antique insurance, and you're not supposed to drive them. You're not supposed to, but on the, if you're going to a car event or on the weekends. So, you know, and besides that, I'm not driving them in all kinds of weather because I don't have to. That's what those are for. These are, you know, what I call, I guess, my babies, my antiques, whatever. So for those that say, well, why don't you don't never drive them, you don't never, well, I personally, I don't have any place to go in particular. I don't go to car shows, I don't go to cruise-ins. I do things here. I just like playing with them here, and when I'm done, I put them up. But I do drive them some, and I plan on driving this one a whole bunch when I get everything kind of squared away on it. But this is it. I'll just show you the truck. Are y'all wishing I hadn't said anything yet? I've got new headlights for this. New headlights, you know, all this stuff here. And it's back here in the bed of this truck. Maybe I should fix my mirrors. I might need them back in the garage here later this afternoon. I'm going to get me some sport mirrors. You know, they're a little bit shorter, and to me they look, well, sport. They look sporty. So, but Brian put these wheels on it, and they're brand new American racing wheels. 245 40 20s, 275 40 20s, 10s and 8s, and they just look great on here. My opinion. Just give you a little, stand over here. I'm going to let it run a minute. It's been several weeks since I've even started it. Thought I'd just play with it for just a little bit today, just a little. I know I've told y'all this before, but I believe this part up through here has been, you know, repainted the blue. I'm going to get a friend of mine to buff it and, you know, make it look even better. I mean, it looks good, but I think it could go a little bit better. I'm not putting no patina or nothing on this truck, so, you know, my wife said, don't put patina on it. If you've been watching my channel, that's what I'm into, patina style trucks. This part has not been painted. I think this is all original. Well, my hands are dirty. But this, you know, I don't see anything going on with it. Oh, there's my headlights. And haven't really done much to this truck because I haven't had the opportunity. I put Cerakote on this black stuff here, everything that was black, the door handles, the mirrors. These mirrors are original to the truck, and like I said, this truck's got 344,000. Yep. I'll try to show you. Well, let me see if I can do this. Well, still can't get it, can I? There we go. Now I got it. That's how many miles the body has on it. Kind of hard for me to get up in there around the steering wheel and stuff. I'm in the process. I got to be patient, like Brian said. I want to try to find me a better gray seat. This is the most comfortable seat. It's like riding in a Cadillac, so to speak. But man, it's really comfortable seat. But I'm wanting to get a better one. The dash has a few cracks, and you know, it's like I said, I haven't had much time to do anything. I'd like to get some better door panels. Every time I find something on Marketplace, I'm always a minute late, or it's in Egypt. I'm just giving you an example. Sarcastic, but you know, if I be patient, I'll find one. I'll get one sooner or later, and I'm in no hurry. It doesn't affect the way it runs and drives. Like I said, the motor has only 120,000. Transmission doesn't hardly have any miles on it. Brian just rebuilt it. 4L60, and you know, The only thing that I want to do that I want to do on this, and for sure, absolutely for sure, is fix the AC on it. The heat works, but the AC does not. So I'm going to get the AC fixed on it. My wife really likes this truck, and I plan on, driving it a lot. So Brian is going to, when I bought the truck, he said, Jimmy, he said, I have a new fuel pump I'm wanting to put on it. And I said, okay, well, anyway, I went ahead and traded trucks with him. He was off one day, so we went ahead and traded. So he told me the other day, and he's worked all week, 12-hour days, and the weekend too. So he said that he would like me to drive it down there to his garage, and he's going to put a fuel pump in it. So that's just great. And I was telling him I got new headlights, and he said, Jimmy, he said, I'll put them in. So it's a little bit, he said I can have them put in a few minutes. Brian is an OBS, he's a square body, but he's an OBS kind of guy, old body style. That's what they call these type trucks, old body style. He's had a bunch of them, and instead of me tearing something up or taking me all day, he can have it done in a few minutes. He's got a lift. Brian's fully loaded with tools and knowledge, whereas I am not. So anyway, this is it. I just thought I'd show it to you real quick. Y'all let me know what you think about the truck. To me the wheels just made it look it really brought it out, in my opinion. They don't rub or anything as far as I know. I mean, I haven't been on dirt roads or nothing. Don't plan on going on dirt roads. I try to take care of the stuff that might be worth a little bit better than, I take care of all my stuff the best that I can, but on this stuff, I try to take extra good care in case I ever have to sell something, which, fortunately I do not. So let me turn this off, and I'm hoping I can get me oh, I remember that. Buzzer's going to drive me nuts. Oh yeah, Roberts. I'll keep that open just to remind me to put the key in there. I can't remember nothing. Roberts, Buick GMC Isuzu. That's where this truck's from, and there's the phone number of it, and it's from Kentucky. That's where this truck is from. And you know what? Let me set this over here. Guys, I'm very forgetful. My dad got to where he was the same way. I know I've told y'all that before, but it's kind of scary when you get old and you can't remember things like you used to. But I know I've told y'all this. Maybe you've seen the other video, but I even got on eBay Motors, and believe it or not, they had a tag. The right one. Now Pontiac doesn't exist anymore, remember? But see, the truck is from Kentucky, and I was going to put this on the back here, but they just got it mixed up. They should have put Roberts on top, shouldn't they? Remember? Maybe y'all seen that. If you're new, you wouldn't be able to see Roberts. So I just thought, well, I'll just put that chrome one back on. I try to, that was my intentions, but I never imagined where you couldn't see it. But anyway, I still might put it on. I'm not really sure just yet. My friend, I'm telling you, a real good friend of mine. Actually, it's a guy I got my motor, the 350 in left turn Bill. He watches my videos occasionally, and talk about a good friend. He had an OBS front license plate thing, but I don't think I'm going to run it. But it's nice I'm trying to gather stuff up, guys, if you're wondering. Anyway, it's supposed to look something like that. I'm trying to do the best I can to show you. See how it conforms to the bumper. But I don't think I'm going to run it. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. As I've told y'all before, I live in East Tennessee. I live in Tennessee, and you don't have to run a front license plate, just the back one. And you can actually run say like this truck's a 94. You could actually run a 94 tag as long as you keep your antique tag in your vehicle. So, and I've got all this stuff just kind of stacked up here. What I say, because I can't remember nothing. This is that phone that my wife and I got out of my 77 four-wheel drive Blazer we bought recently. No motor or transmission in it, but we might do something with it. I'll try to show you some pictures at the end of the video if I can. My wife's wanting to steam clean the carpet. There's a bunch of things to do. Good, I set my keys there. See, I done forgot. So, what was I going to... Okay, hang on, guys. I'll show you something. Okay, guys, I had to go find my parts. Remember, I can't remember nothing. I'm going to try to replace this thing. I don't know if it's in the wiring itself or in this, but I suspect it's in this. This is that rollout thing that rolls out, and I had a YouTube subscriber, friend of mine, tell me, see, it rolls up. It's kind of like fishing. If you can't go fishing, do this. But this thing wants to stick. It's a magnet. My wife got me a Fitbit. Sheesh, what's wrong with me? Probably because that plane. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to put this one on that I got on eBay Motors. This is more complete, and he showed in the video that the light does work. So that's my thing. And see, just to show you what mine looks like. It's kind of hard to tell in the truck, isn't it? It's got an on and off switch, and this thing rolls out, like I said, and it rolls up, says retract. I'm not familiar with OBS trucks. I'm not. I had one OBS truck just for, seemed like a few minutes, but no, I had it for a very short time. Is an 88 OBS truck, and its name was Sam, and Rob Pitts bought it along with 4 other vehicles. He bought 5 from me one day, all in one day. He drove down here, and he parked right there in a brand new Cadillac. He just bought it. And he come down here and bought 5 vehicles from me, one of them being my OBS truck, Sam. And he turned it into a South Central Bell truck. You know, it had all the riding and stuff on it. Looked stressed, and it just matched the truck perfectly. Had these same top wheels on it. It is a sharp old truck, Sam was. But in any case, Rob is deceased. As bad as I hate to say that. He was a really funny guy, and I enjoyed talking to him. My wife and I both did. But anyway, okay, getting back to this. I've got this. I think this is a 5/32. I think, no, 9/32. I don't have my glasses on, but anyway, I'm going to try to take this off. Hopefully I won't tear nothing up. And I'll put the other one back on. We'll see if it works, okay? So hang in there. I appreciate it. I finally got this thing off. I tell you what, them little screws is in the most awkward position. And it was just, the way I was bent over on the truck is just killing my knees. But I finally got it out. And had to go get a longer socket. Disconnected my battery so that light wouldn't stay on all the time. But anyway, got the wires disconnected on it. I don't know why sometimes the simplest things can be the most trying on you, can it? I was trying to see if it might have a date or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's April 23rd, or if it's just a plain old number, I don't know. But anyway, in any case, it doesn't matter. I'm hoping, I was looking at that plane, I'm hoping that this will work. So I'm going to take this off. We'll plug it up here in a second, and we'll see if it works, okay? Hang in there, I'll get back with you. Okay guys, I'm back. It took me a little bit longer than what I had anticipated, but I don't know why, but some simple jobs are just take longer than a major job, seems like, doesn't it? I got some good news and some bad news. Y'all want to hear the bad news first, I'm sure. Here we go. This light doesn't come on. As you can see, I connected the battery up. I thought, well, it's a grounding issue. So I put all this, there's 3 screws that goes in here. And, you know, I got everything connected, the wires connected and all that stuff. It just won't come on. So, that's the bad news. The good news is, it's all complete. I have this cover and the right bulb. The other part of the good news is, this one might actually work. So I don't know if it's I don't know what the deal is with it, but as I said, Brian is a guru on OBS trucks. So, hang on a second. I'm going to put this back in the box, like so. Y'all seen me do it, in case I have to ask you what I do with it. And then when I go to Brian's, he's going to put a new fuel pump in it. And for some reason, my gas hand doesn't work either, so I'm going to have him look at that. And I'll ask him about this too. And you know, it's nothing major, but I mean, it's complete. I didn't have this, had the wrong bulb in it. I had a reverse light bulb in it, and so now we got that squared away. At least I got it on here. He don't have to fool with putting it on. But the guy on eBay, there were several of them on here on eBay, and you know, he had it, you know, working. I mean, it worked. So it's either a wire, could be a fuse, I don't know. Brian can probably tell me exactly as soon as he looks at the truck, say, here's your problem, and it works. So maybe the other one works too. So, all right, hold on just a minute. Let me clean up some of this mess. Okay, guys. I've moved on to something else. I've got these pieces here. Remember, I went to the junkyard and I got these pieces. Oh, let me show you. I had to sit down for a minute. My knees are hurting. But I'm missing this one on this side right here. And it goes like this. So I'm trying to get all this. I don't have a grinder. I don't have hardly any tools. And what I did have got stolen. So I just don't have many tools. I'm not going to replace them. Whatever I had. So anyway, so I've got a little scraper there. I'm trying to scrape this old glue off. I guess it's 3M glue, and I might stick this up here. Remember, I got some chrome paint and I painted this part. I might have to scuff it down just a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I got 2 of them at the junkyard when I went. Should have got the other one while I was at it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. It's got that old plastic on it there. Of course, I could peel it back. Let's see what it looks like peeled back. It gets crunchy. That's what all the plastic's off this. But I don't know. I'm thinking this one might look better. I peeled the plastic off it, and you can see where it's chipped, whatever. Anyway, I might scuff it down with a little sandpaper or something just to make it match a little bit better. But, you know, in the long run, I don't think anybody's going to notice anyway. This is not a show truck or nothing. It's just trying to make it look complete, you know, just look decent. Just decent. That's it. That's all this channel is. Decent. Does it look decent? Well, hopefully it will. So I've been praying to the Lord that I don't cut myself or nothing, because I'm the only one here, and I don't know who I could holler help to. But oh yeah, here's one I'm working on. So I'm going to continue peeling this off with this thing, hoping I don't chop my thumb off. No, it's really dull, but it's working, so it'd take me a few minutes to do this, and I'll get back with you, okay? Hang in there. Okay, guys, I got it as flat as I can. That's that 3M glue. Get it off the porch before I get it stuck on my shoes. It's not sticky no more, but we don't wear our shoes in the house anyway, but I still don't want it on the bottom of my shoes. Wound up getting one of these sanding blocks that I used to, patina on my trucks. Just kind of go over it. I really like these things. There's different grades. I know y'all's probably familiar with them, but just in case you're not, you can get them at Walmart or hardware stores, whatever. But anyway, this is it. I kind of went over this with the sanding brick, whatever you want to call it. Blue. What was I sanding that was blue? I don't know. Anyway, can't remember. Some truck. That's going to bug me now. But I've had a lot of trucks on this YouTube channel, Primered is Best, and I don't throw away my old blocks because they're not as good as a new one, and I try to get them wore down. Sometimes you just want just barely, so I kind of save my old ones too. I'm trying to think of what that was, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I think I got as close as I can get it, guys, really. So it's gonna go. Hey, let me look at this other side. I want to, not that you can see both sides at the same time, but try to get as close as I can. Okay, there's a little gap right there. Okay. Okay. I'll get it. I'll get it as close as I can. But got some painter's tape, and so it'll go with something, and some shoe goo that a YouTube subscriber told me about. I'd never used it before, shoe goo, and I think it's just going to work out just great, approximately right there. So I'll put shoe goo on the back. I sanded this down and got it as flat as I can. See, it sits flat now. So anyway, so I'm going to do that. But and here's my shoe goo and my painter's tape. I'll be taping it up. In the meantime, let me take out some of this stuff and let's go for a ride in it. I've been wanting to drive it, so let's go for a short ride just around the neighborhood here where I live. If there's a whole lot of racket going on, but we'll see what's going on in the neighborhood. And because I'm the only one here and I'm not locking everything up. So hang on, let me get this stuff out. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. That big box has my headlights in it. I don't want them to get cracked or busted sliding around. I'm just going slow anyway. I just want to drop and make sure I got the hood latch. It looks like it is, but it doesn't hurt to check, does it? Go for a short ride here just for a minute, because when I put that stuff on along with the the trim along with the shoe goo and the painter's tape to hold it in position, I don't want to be driving it around and it change locations or whatever. Hang on, I gotta get my seatbelt. Okay, I think we're ready. It's such a beautiful day, and filling with that light and all that other stuff is really taking longer than I ever imagined. I got a full tank of gas. I know I said my gas hand doesn't work, so I thought I'd put a little bit in there, and it was just about full anyway. But Brian said it doesn't work, so I'm going to get him to look at that too. Might just be a ground issue, I don't know. Anyway. I was going to say, maybe I should have looked in front of the truck, but I got everything out from under it. My wife is called me a few minutes ago, and on her cruise, she has that, no, I've told you, but if you are new to the channel, she has that app called WhatsApp, and she can call me like in the middle of the ocean. They're on their way back to Florida, and she's just having a blast. I told her, I said, I'm afraid you won't come home. But you know what, guys, I'm just so happy for her to have a good time with her friends, especially old classmates, you know, that she went to school with in California. What's the chances of two of her people she grew up with living here in East Tennessee, you know, not a far distance from us? And it's just, to me, it's just amazing. So hope y'all don't mind riding with me for just a moment. It's such a pretty day, but like I said, they're calling for rain tonight, and there's a lot of things I want to get done, and this is taking a whole lot longer than what I ever anticipated, but it's something that's got to be done. So I'm always on the lookout for some little children playing, because for Christmas some of these children got a go-kart or mini bike or something. I'll go around once more, but they like to ride around in the neighborhood, so you know, they're just small kids, and I want to make sure I don't run over them. Just for giggles, just for kicks. If you're an older person like me, you know, I've been playing the song game on this channel where I name a song and you tell me the name of the person or the group that sung the song. So I listen to old country and old rock and roll. I don't listen to new stuff really. So, but anyway, let's try something a little bit different. I was thinking about this today. Let's try something a little bit different. Now, I'm an older guy, I'm 69. So, do y'all remember the show Daniel Boone that was on TV in the 60s? In the 60s, the TV series. Who played Daniel Boone? Don't Google it. Don't ask your parents. Don't ask your kinfolk. Don't ask your co-workers. Don't, you know, just play fair. Just play fair. Who played Daniel Boone in the TV series Daniel Boone? I used to watch that show all the time. I used to pretend like I was Daniel Boone. It was just a good clean show. They don't have stuff like that much no more. Well, not really. Nothing that, you know, you want to sit down with your kids and watch. Hardly anything anymore. I'm still sticking with old westerns and Andy Griffith. Hard to beat them shows, and for some reason I can watch Andy Griffith over and over and over and over. I can. And Rawhide, Have Gun Will Travel, all that stuff. But getting back to the question, or yeah, y'all's question, who played Daniel Boone in the 60s? I think it like maybe started in, I'm going to take a guess and say 1965, 1966, something like that. It was on a few years. And you know, it's just a good, clean, fun show. Stayed on several years. I don't know exactly how long. Anyway, like I said, please don't cheat. There's no prizes to be won. Nothing like that. Just play fair. I have a suspicion sometimes that people cheat, and you know, I don't know it to be a fact, but I have a suspicion. So if you're a cheater, don't even play, okay? Probably shouldn't have said that, but if you're the first one with the correct answer, I'll say winner, winner. And I'll say congratulations, you was the first one to get the correct answer to the trivia question. Who played Daniel Boone in the 1960s? Anyway. All right. Let's get back to business. I just had to have a station identification break there for a minute. Okay. Let me get my stuff. All my stuff's still sitting here, so that's good. You never know. I had somebody come on the porch one time UPS or FedEx, I can't remember what, they pulled in the driveway here and dropped the package off, probably something for me pertaining to a truck. And as soon as they left, another car pulled in. I guess they thought nobody was home, and boy, I freaked them out. It's some girl, and I said, what are you doing on my porch? And she was grabbing for the package. She said, is your name John? I said, you know my name is not John. I said, there's nobody here named John. I said, if I was you, I'd get in my car as fast as I could, and I'd skedaddle out of here before I call the cops. And she was gone like Johnny Lightning. So, that's why I don't like to leave the house unattended for very long. Let's get this put on. Hopefully I won't mess it up. Okay. Hopefully I won't put it on upside down. It goes like this. So I got to get it approximately right with that. That looks about right. Close enough. We're going to put some shoe goo on it. If you've never used this stuff, this is the best stuff. I tell you what, my YouTube subscriber that suggested this to me, I want to give a big old thank you to you for turning me on to this stuff right here. It's the best. And boy, when it's dried, it's on there. It ain't going anywhere. So, yep, let me get this on, and we'll put some painter's tape on it, and I'll show you what it looks like when I get done, okay? I can't really do this with one hand. Hang on, guys. Okay, guys, I got it on there best that I could. Strange things happen to me. Now, you let me know if it happens to you, too. I don't know. It just seems like everything I do just takes forever. This shoe goo, this is the best stuff, believe me. It's great. It's to fix your shoes, the sole. So, I mean, when it's dried, your sole of the shoe ain't going nowhere. This is really good stuff. But I've used it on a lot of different products. But I guess it's time for me to get some more. Because when I started squeezing it, the front part of the tube was kindly dry. So, y'all can guess what's fixing to happen, right? I gave it a big mighty squeeze, and it all come off here on the driveway, but that's okay. It's no big deal. Got it up best I can. I got it all over my fingers, but hey, that's okay. So I'm going to throw this away. It's not going to last long anyway like that. So, and I had to clean up all that mess. But anyway, I got it on there best that I can. And if it was to come off, which it won't, but if it does, next time I go to the store, I'll get me some more shoe goo. I think you can get it at Walmart or something. Anyway, it's real good stuff. And like I said, I can't remember when I've used this last, so I guess it eventually dried out. So I guess I'll get some more. Well, yeah, I know I will. This is good stuff here. So got that squared away. So, and like I said, I mashed it on there real good with my hand. Lined it up best I could. Yeah, it's sticking. Okay, so in a few days or something, next time I get this truck out, I'll pull that tape off, and we'll continue from there. So let me throw this away and clean up this mess, and we'll get into something else real quick, okay? Hang in there. Oh, this is it. If you're wondering, if you ever want to go get it, that's it. Shoe goo. The original shoe goo. Okay, guys. Okay, I know we've had this conversation before, made a video of it. Well, I don't know. How long have I had this truck? Let's see. Got it in maybe January, I guess. January? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Haven't spent much time with this truck, as I said, because of weather. And I don't like being out in the cold. So, who does? Well, maybe there's some of y'all, but not me. That's all that matters to me. I got a road pencil tip, chrome tip. No, y'all have seen it before. I went to a muffler shop. A friend of mine works there, and they were getting out of putting on mufflers and exhaust pipes anymore. They're going to quit doing it. So he was selling all his equipment, and I bought every one of these he had. And I've used them. Yep, I've used them. Got a deal. I just bought all of them this size. So here it is on the outside. I've got one just stuck on there. Now, what do y'all think? To me, that doesn't look too bad, does it? I don't think so. And then, here's without. Now, I'll get up under here and show you what it looks like. Okay. Made it. Okay. What do y'all think? Now, some people's into this, some people ain't. And I get it. It's all a matter of preference, isn't it? Trying to give fair representation. There it is without. There's brand new exhaust on this truck. There it is with the tip. But to me, with the wheels and stuff, to me it gives it a little bit more pop, as I like to say. Got that glue on my hands. Well, you know, what y'all's opinion? I'm getting, you know, it's getting nicer days, and I'll be able to drive this truck and go, you know, I can have the exhaust tips put on. It won't take but just a second. Probably run it over to Tim Dixon's at Gas X Chop Shop in 10 Mile, Tennessee. Tim's on Facebook. If you type in Gas X Chop Shop, 10 Mile, Tennessee. And he could have that put on in 10 minutes, and that's if he's just messing around. Probably, you know, once he gets everything set up, probably about 10 minutes or less. Just to tack it on, weld it on. Here's the other side. Now, some people like tips, some don't. And, that, you know, like I said, that's okay. Everybody's got an opinion. And, you know, I do too. But I'm kind of leaning toward that. Personally. But I mean, you know, I can go either way. I've got the tips. So, you know, I'm just kind of thinking to myself, why not use them? They fit right on there. It's no big deal. See, they're rolled on the end. Just having a little bit of a discussion with y'all. I was hoping I could do this without. There we go. Hopefully to stay up there. I mean, if you come up on the truck, I don't think it's going to look too bad, do you? What do y'all think? You know, give me your opinion. I know I done a video on this. As soon as I got the truck, you know, we had one or two pretty days, and it went right back into winter. East Tennessee, you gotta. If you come to East Tennessee, you better pack your coat, you know, your long johns and all that stuff, and your bathing suit, because the next day you might be in shorts. I'm in shorts today. So, let me know what you think, guys. I think it looks pretty good. I mean, it's not outrageous. You know, it's just a chrome tip. And it kind of goes along with the wheels, and there's the chrome bumper. But, you know, I value y'all's opinion too, so let me know what y'all think in the comments, okay? This video, I don't know how long it is, but I've been out here for hours just putting that thing on and this, and, you know, out here trying to scrape it off without cutting my thumb off. Boy, it did hit my thumb once, but luckily it didn't cut it. So that razor edge thing. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. And I guess I'll put this thing up, put all this stuff back up, and I got some other things to do today, so I guess I'll those fit really well. It wouldn't take but a second to weld them on and be done. Tim's an expert welder, and it won't take him, I'll say 5 minutes, 3 minutes. As soon as he can put a ground on it, you're done. I used to be a welder too back in the day. That's what's wrong with my knees, because I welded inside petroleum trailers that deliver fuel to your gas station. I used to just about build one from scratch. Just about. I never did roll it into the shape of I never did have that job. But everything else was, I could do. Welding and all that stuff. Inside, outside, the whole 9 yards. But anyway, that's another story, another time. Let me know what you think about this truck. And, oh, let me show you one more thing. Hang on, I just about forgot. Okay, guys, I just about forgot this. This is one of the reasons I was doing the video. Remember, I'm having a name game on this truck, where we're going to give this truck a name game. You know, trying to give this truck a name. Some people say this is silly. That's okay. You know, whatever floats your boat or whatever is fine. But my wife and I always name our vehicles. So this one, like I said, we haven't had it long, and we're going to let y'all pick out a name for it. Here's out of the, I think it was 58 names. If you're a subscriber to this channel, Primer Does Best, you're welcome to give me your opinion on what the name of this truck should be. So here it is. We've narrowed it, my wife and I narrowed it down to 5. Now, the rest of it is on y'all. Out of these 5, pick which one you like the best. Okay, Robert. And it's not in any order, just Robert, because this car was from Roberts. Remember, I don't know how long this video is, but just to refresh your memories, Roberts. And I got the tag and the license plate tag and all that stuff. Robert. So a lot of people said Roberts. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. If I counted right, that's 16. And then a lot of people like Obi. My wife would pick a name she liked, and then I'd pick a name. Then she'd pick a name, I'd pick a name. That's how we done this. Out of the 58, Obi has 18, and Robert has 16. Bobbert has 2 people that likes that the best. Jim Bob is at 12. Levi is at 1. So, with that being said, pick out a name for this truck. We're not going to do this contest much longer. So I just thought I'd tell you it's about to come to an end, and I want my wife to be with me when we announce the name of the truck. So, you know, it's just a fun game. I try to include y'all on stuff. I hope y'all appreciate that. But anyway, so here we are. And let me tell you how you can do this. If you'd like to submit a name of the 5 that my wife and I suggested, I still get people trying to give me other names, but we're not taking any more names. This is it. I'm tired of, you know, answering comments and writing down new names and all that. That was a job. 58 names and then saying thank you and all that stuff. You know, I try to answer all my comments. Just keep that in mind. Let me tell you the ways that you can make a suggestion for the names that I just showed you, okay? Pick one if you're a subscriber to the channel, okay? You can leave a comment at the end of this, you know, in this video, leave a comment, say, Jimmy or Mrs. PIB, I like this name. Pick whichever one of the 5 that you like. And then you can go to Facebook Messenger, Primer Does Best, Instagram Messenger, Primer Does Best, and my email, primerdoesbest@comcast.net. primerdoesbest@comcast.net. That's how you can make a suggestion. So you know, people's been giving me suggestions on all 4 of those, you know, ways to give a name suggestion. So anyway, let me know what you think of a name for this. And, you know, best name wins. So I thank y'all for watching. My name is Jimmy. And if you'd like and subscribe, I'd be most appreciative. Let me know what you think about this old 94 GMC OBS truck. And, you know, just give me your thoughts on it, what you think, and we'll just kind of go from there. And if you'd like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. You are watching Primer Is Best. I'm on Facebook, Primer Is Best, as I mentioned. Instagram, Primer Is Best. Got a second YouTube channel called Man on a Budget, and I'm on Facebook, Man on a Budget, and Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. So let me know your thoughts. You know, if you're interested in helping us to give this truck a name. I've got 2 '84 Chevy C10 trucks. One's in that garage and one's in the back that you've seen. So left turn Bill, and I got Moon Pie in here. So my wife and I just give them a name. It's just so much easier, you know, for us. And, you know, they're kind of like kids in a way. I mean, you you want to give them their best chance at life, you know. Most of the stuff that we get, you know, resurrecting the dead or whatever, or, you know, except for this one. This one was already going. But anyway, look at the end of the video. I might show a few pictures, and don't exit out of the video right away. There might be a few pictures I might want y'all to look at. Don't forget about GM1038 on YouTube. Check out his YouTube channel, because a lot of my stuff that's over there now will be coming over here, and that way you get a preview of what's going on with him. And he's kind of a funny guy. His name's Brian. Let him know, subscribe. Let him know that you heard about him from Jimmy on Primer Is Best, okay? And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Give me a thumbs up, and I appreciate y'all watching this. I hope it wasn't too boring. And let me know if you'd just rather me do videos without me talking. That might be an asset to the channel right there if I just shut up, right? Don't forget about the trivia on the TV show Daniel Boone, who played in the 60s, who played the role of Daniel Boone. Maybe y'all might remember that show. Y'all have a blessed day. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ died for us on the cross, washed away our sins. We belong to him. I belong to him. I am happy to belong to him. Very, very blessed and happy. I am joyful. The Bible says to be joyful. I am joyful that I belong to Jesus Christ and God the Father. Please read your Bible. Pray for others, guys. You can look around in this world, as I say many a times, and you can see that we're in the end days. Don't waste a moment, a precious moment right now, to ask the Lord to forgive you for your sins. Go get baptized and read your Bible. Read your Bible. Okay? Maybe some of y'all understand what I'm saying. Some of y'all probably don't. I have people that unsubscribe because I talk about Jesus Christ and God the Father. So I hope you're not one of them. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. Thank you, Jesus Christ and God the Father, for letting me make this video. Y'all have a blessed day. Don't forget, all my videos are sponsored by my wife, who is not here, Mrs. PIB. They're all sponsored by her, because if she didn't keep a control on the reins, I wouldn't have a house. I wouldn't have nothing. I'd just have I don't know where I'd live, but I'd be living in trucks. That's just how I am. She has to say whoa on me a lot of times. Y'all have a blessed day, and catch you in the next one, guys. I like to joke around a lot, but my wife is a big influence on me, on what we're getting and what and what we're not. Y'all have a blessed day. Catch you in the next one. Give me a thumbs up, as I said. Tell your family and friends. You might have found a channel that they might enjoy watching. Take care. God bless each and every one of y'all. See y'all later.